India and Brazil are liberal democracies. They appear to be emerging as countries that may, to some extent, be closer to us geopolitically than to emerging powers that are not liberal democracies. But I think here, too, it would be a mistake for us to assume that when we wake up in 2025 or 2030, that we can count on the Brazils and the Indias of the world to side with us and to dock their boats in our harbor rather than to hedge their bets and to play with us sometimes and to play with the emerging powers other times. And I think that the fact that, number one, Brazil and India are emerging as liberal states, as developed states, not as middle-class societies, but as societies in which the vast majority of their populations are rural and urban poor, means that we're seeing a left-wing populism that is a very different kind of politics than that practiced in the West. And that means that they are more skittish about open markets than most Western countries. And it also makes them more uneasy to throw their lot in geopolitically with us. And that's why I think if you look at Indian foreign policy or Brazilian foreign policy, you will not see a picture that suggests that their commitment to democracy means that they are aligning geopolitically with the West. Brazil and India vote with the United States in the UN Security Council less than 25% of the time. Brazil took the lead in recognizing the Palestinians, again, breaking with the United States. India right now is in the midst of dispatching a trade mission to Iran at the very moment that strangling Iran's economy is probably the #1 foreign policy goal of the United States. So I think these are signs that India and Brazil and other rising democracies are going to chart their own courses, are going to find their own paths. They are not going to slip into the roles that we have assigned them as Westerners.